Gracias por escuchar REED-BBS.
REED-BBS, BBS. I'm not really a villain. I'm an anti-hero. An anti-hero does things for the greater good. I'm just misunderstood. Oh, really? Oh, really? An anti-hero? Misunderstood? Well, what we do understand, Roelly, is you got that ass whooped yesterday. You got that ass whooped, Roelly. That's what we do understand. I'm a fan of cultural ring entrances, and Pitbull Cruz brought it. He had the mariachi. He had a dude singing, strumming a guitar, walking him to the ring, and my man was decked out in the white on white, kind of like I am in the white on white. He had a nice ass, dope white sombrero. Good look from Pitbull. Good, you look good, you fight good, damn it. Hearing and seeing the atmosphere of the fight with Roelly, the clear bad guy or anti-hero, as he likes to think of himself, and Pitbull, the clear-cut fan favorite. It was kind of giving me Maidana versus Broner vibes. Even during the ring walks, I was getting them vibes. Pitbull stalked, Roelly moved, Pitbull would get close, Roelly would hold, Pitbull would work the free hand. The crowd booed lustily. In addition to forcing the action, Pitbull dared to punch whenever Roelly punched. And in the very first round, as Roelly punched, he got clipped with a counter left hook that hurt him. Then a follow-up left hook made him do the stanky leg bad. Round one was a disaster, and the ass whooping commenced. Round one was Roelly's oh shit moment, when reality fucking set in. He fucked around and he found out in round one. Roelly tried to maintain distance by extending his left arm, his jab hand. He would extend it out there to try to keep Pitbull at bay, and then he'd fire right hands after it. Didn't really work, but he tried it. When the extended left arm thing didn't work, the jab arm thing didn't work, Roelly moved about the ring laterally, clumsily, and cluelessly, I might add. Roelly lost every single punching exchange, like literally every one. Roelly's height advantage actually worked against him, with Pitbull being a looper. Whichever way he went, Roelly was right there in the trajectory of those looping shots. His height worked against him. It was similar to the AnthonyJoshua versus Andy Ruiz fight in that way, where the shorter man, his looping shots virtually couldn't miss the taller man, who was right there available. Whichever way he would loop, left or right, he was right there available to be hit. Roelly finally gets a point deducted for holding. Roelly expected the fight to be easy. Well, it was easy. The motherfucker wasn't lying. It was easy as fuck for Pitbull. Roelly got battered about the ring in the 7th round. I don't know how my man stayed on his feet, but he got his ass whooped. Now, this was a 10-8 round, even without the knockdown. This was definitely and indubitably a 10-8 round with no knockdown. 31-9 punches landed in round 7 for Cruz. Roelly, he was flailing and floundering about the ring like a white chick in a horror flick. That's how bad it was. Irrational confidence is commonplace in boxing. I would even say you need to possess irrational confidence to even partake in boxing. However, with that said, you better bring a tangible, rational level of skill to the ring with you. And Roelly Romero simply does not do that. By Roelly. The same way Adrian Broner, AB, the same way he couldn't wash away the Maidana loss, the way he lost to Maidana, that's what this is. That's what Pitbull Cruz is for Roelly Romero. We'll never be able to discuss boxing with him again without coming back to this fight. What about Pitbull though, Roelly? What about Pitbull though? What about that? The pro Pitbull crowd barked in approval after the fight was stopped. That was pretty dope. Roelly's known for his mouth, his interviews, being a Mayweather Promotions fighter. I first caught wind of him on the Mayweather channel where they do the prediction videos and shit. Keeping it a buck, I thought he lost to Jackson Marinez 4 years ago for the interim title. He got Tony Weeks and got a title he shouldn't have got against Abuelo Barroso. We all know that was a bullshit fight. Of course, Tank stretched Roelly. Roelly was doing good in that fight. Walked into one, got stretched. And now this. Pitbull Cruz beats the brakes off of you. That's really the long and short of Roelly's career. That's it. Bye, Roelly. Bye, Roelly. Goodbye, Roelly. Goodbye, Roelly. To quote the R&B group Guy, you know I'm saying bye-bye. Bye-bye. Claudia Trejo. Claudia Trejo. Claudia Trejo. Claudia Trejo. Like I told the homies on FightBeat.com, can you step to this? Never seen a guy get dominated. One-sided fashion, KO loss, and then get interviewed first. Never seen that. Roelly tried to talk about Easter and his supportive fans and resurrection, but all I heard was boo, boo. Viva Isak, Pitbull Cruz, the little engine that could. I'm still not terribly high on him just because he's so basic and he's so, his stature is so small. He's a little engine that could, but let's keep it in perspective. Let's not overrate him. But with all that said, hey, props to, because you beat the fucking shit out of Roelly. No doubt, bruh. REED-BBS, BBS, Black Burp Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.